Welcome back, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Catherine Thompson here. Make sure you have that umbrella on standby the rest of the evening. At times, we've seen some showers and thunderstorms. The National Weather Service also still has us in that 1 out of 5 or marginal risk for excessive rainfall today, which means some of these downpours could cause localized flooding issues, and we are concerned that we could at least have ponding on the roads. It's going to be hard to see with some of these downpours, so be careful out there on the roads. Again, the good news is this is not widespread. We're not talking about a washout, but these are more hit or miss type showers and thunderstorms, especially along and south of Highway 460 right now. We've got this front meandering through the area. That's why we've seen some activity along that boundary, some severe weather actually just off to our east along I-81, now 221 to our south and east. Just south of Pulaski right now, Virginia. Very heavy downpours there, some severe storms. We haven't seen severe weather across our immediate area, but we've still seen these very heavy pockets of rain at times 1, 2, 3 inches an hour. That's how hard that rain is coming down out of some of these storms. So please be careful, again, driving, especially the rest of today. Lots of thunder and lightning in these storms as well. You can see, though, some drier air already starting to work in from the north and west. This front, again, continuing to sag to the south, and eventually it's going to take the rain with it, but until then we're going to be unsettled at least through sundown. Temperatures are hot enough too. We've got the daytime heat aiding in the convection. Most of us this afternoon in the 70s and 80s. We've got some rain-cooled air pockets out there, but generally this week is actually looking pretty steamy, and here's why. We've got this front, again, working through the area now. It's going to stall just to our south, so the rain chances actually look to go down. They'll go with that front. High pressure moves in. It's going to keep us dry, but the sun is really going to be bearing down on us, and we're going to be getting steamy in the coming days. Could be pushing 90 in a lot of places, including possibly here in Bluefield, at least getting close to it. So let's take a close look at futurecast. Again, here we are tonight. Those showers and storms rather fizzle out. Temperatures tonight in the 60s, partly cloudy. Could see a little fog overnight, but not too eventful. Tomorrow, 80s, plenty of sunshine. I think we'll see a drop in the humidity behind this front, but we're still going to be pretty warm. A nice little northwesterly breeze, though, keeping us mainly dry. Besides a stray shower, we don't look to see much. Wednesday, looking steamy yet again, pushing 90 in a lot of places Wednesday afternoon, and I anticipate that humidity will be back. It's a good week to have the sunscreen out. Make sure you stay cool and hydrated. It won't be until I'm thinking Thursday night into Friday we could see a better chance of rain, possibly a cool down after that. That's when we'll have our next frontal system work through. So until then, make sure you're staying cool, taking breaks in the AC. Again, tonight a mild night, a few showers and storms early, but most of us again in the 60s, partly cloudy. Tomorrow pretty hot, not that humid, but still pretty warm. That humidity starts to really go up mid to late week. So Wednesday and Thursday especially very hot, steamy, temperatures 80s, if not no low 90s. We get cooler behind that front by the weekend. Hey, really quickly on this edition of Meteorology Monday, I want to talk about what's going on overseas in Tokyo for the Olympics right now. First of all, we've had major record heat over there. Today, it was 86 degrees. That was the first high temp they've had in the 80s for quite some time. They've been in the straight 90s for a while, at least over a week now. There was actually reports of an archer collapsing, a professional archer, also an Olympic volunteer because of the heat. So that's one thing they've been dealing with. They actually had an earthquake this morning, too. Now, this did not affect Tokyo, per se. It was to the north, but some of our athletes would have still felt the quake. Luckily, it didn't cause any structural damage. But we've also got a tropical storm, or what the Japanese call a typhoon, off the coast. It does look to miss Tokyo to the north, but it's still going to cause some heavy rain, gusty winds. Unfortunately, the forecast for tomorrow, Melinda, looking kind of nasty. The rowing competitions have already been rescheduled, but everything else I think is okay right now. But that's just a glimpse of what they're dealing with. A lot more than here.
A lot. Typhoon, heat wave, and Catherine, as you said, like
possibly an earthquake.
Possibly an earthquake, and several people even collapsed. And that's a good thing to think about here, is that heat can impact you so fast.
Very quickly.
So
don't
hydrated.
let it keep up. Yeah, don't let it sneak up on you.
Exactly, and get in the shade. All right, thank you so much. We'll stay with us. Hannah Howard joins us next with sports.